solo-leveling anime is finally here, and I'm super excited to see my favorite manhwa get animated for an entirely new audience to enjoy. So in light of the anime releasing, I just wanted to give a short and brief, and I mean short and brief, spoiler-free review of the series, just to maybe hype you up a little bit more to see how great the series actually is. Without further ado, let's begin. So I'll break this video into 3 separate sections: the story, the characters, and the art. And since I don't really have a narrator type voice, I'm gonna get AI, a British AI actually, to help me set the mood for you guys.
In a world where awakened beings called hunters must battle deadly monsters to protect humanity, Sung Jinwoo, nicknamed the weakest hunter of all mankind, finds himself in a constant struggle for survival. One day, after a brutal encounter in an overpowered dungeon wipes out his party and threatens to end his life, a mysterious system chooses him as its sole player. Jinwoo has been granted the rare opportunity to level up his abilities, possibly beyond any known limits. Follow Jinwoo's journey as he takes on ever stronger enemies, both human and monster, to discover the secrets deep within the dungeons and the ultimate extent of his powers.
Now, the premise of the story might seem kind of generic or unoriginal in some ways, and that is true to a point, I'll agree, but it just seems like that on the surface. When I was first reading through it, I had the exact same thought, like, oh, this is going to be some generic game story like SAO, and then in SAO fashion have a good arc or two, then fall off. But I ain't gonna lie, I was wrong. Every single chapter, I was super invested in the story, and I would tell myself, I need to stop reading because it's getting kind of late. And then at like 2 a.m. on the school, and I'm like, you know what, okay, whatever, I'm already up late, might as well just read till school start. And I was like that for a good minute, I'm not going to even lie with y'all. But the way that the chapters transition from one another, as well as from one arc to another, was almost seamless to the point where I was dying to read more, as I was in the middle of reading the chapter already. The story perfectly balances out comedy, action, dialogue in a perfect balance. And one thing I really enjoy about the series is that you legit have no idea what will happen next. In most stories, you get that generic, oh, this is going to be easy. Oh no, I'm getting beaten. But I didn't show you my final move and power up. Yay, I won. Yeah, I know that was cringy, but it, kind of, tells you what I mean. But I'll tell you this now, this show is nothing like that. Now, my little nigga, Sung Jinwoo, who I'm about to talk about in a few seconds, got that dog in him, and it's OP. But in this story, it doesn't mean anything. And I'm really glad that this story is different in that way. And that ending, I get flashbacks, bro. Wow. There is a huge cast of characters, and each are unique in their own way, whether it be because of their powers, their personality, their motivation, and so on and so forth. But I'm telling you that each character is unique in their own way. But one thing I will say is that since there is a huge cast, some characters might not get as much screen time as others, but every single moment, I'm done. Every single character has their moment to shine. Now, I can go on and on about like all the extraordinary characters the series has to offer, but just to keep this review short, I'll focus on the MC. So if you want to meet the other breathtaking characters, just read it, just read it. Find it online, purchase it, do something, read it. So I'm sure you guys have seen a TDJ's video where he's talking about getting swallowed up.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
And if I had to get swallowed up by anybody, it would be Sung Jinwoo. And you could take that in any type of way you want, up, down, straight, left, whatever you want. But bro is just cool. He's like my Batman. I will put myself in harm's way just for him to pull up and save me. His personality is usually extremely calm and collected, but in moments of like great turmoil, in moments of great turmoil, I think I said that right, you actually see how emotional of a character he can be. Going even deeper, his morality is something that can be quite complex in some situations because he has a chance to save people, but at that same exact time, he has to protect his family. So what does he do? Does he save his family? Does he save other people? I'm going to just say just read it and find out. But also, a way he's different from most other MCs is that he doesn't have like a love interest at all. And I love that because love interest usually entails fan service and the MC getting distracted doing other things. But it's just above all that. But if he wasn't, I would be the fan service that the fans want. You know what I mean? He would be my bae. But anyway, enough of that. And Power Rise, His abilities are extremely unique, plentiful, and OP. Just every time I see them on screen, I'm always excited and interested in them because he uses them in vastly different ways. And he has so many, so I'm always like, which one is he going to use? What is he going to do with them? And that's like a really big plus for me. And I feel like anybody would love that, honestly. Because not like Naruto has like this Rasengan, like, cool, you have a Rasengan, a Rasen Shuriken, whatever. But this bro, just read it. The original artist of Solo Leveling was also known as Dubu. Real name on screen because I don't want to butcher his name out of respect. He was the artist of Solo Leveling until his death. And during his run as the artist of Solo Leveling, he has blessed us with some of the best looking designs, the best colored panels, and the best choreography that I've seen from any manga or manhwa. Although the story pulled me in, the way in which the story was depicted kept me glued to just reading it. Instead of gassing it up, I'm going to just show 10 of my favorite panels from Solo Leveling. And then instead of me gassing it up, I'm going to have that British dude gas it up for me.
Wow, this art is just amazing. I wish I could draw like that. Ow, wow, that colouring is also extremely good. Wow, if I hadn't seen this series before, I would definitely consider checking it out. Wow, those are some great poses and shadowing. I hope it doesn't sound like MD writing or anything, but everything I'm saying is true.
Overall, I think that this series is a must-watch for any anime fan, both casual and hardcore. You are truly going to love the story and its characters throughout the entire anime's run, and there will never be a part where you're not engaged. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.